we're doing some good things. In the last two games, we really haven't had, that we've really minimized our 3-and-outs. This past game, we had no 3-and-outs, and that's always a good thing. You're keeping the defense off the field. Now it's being able to string those things together, though, and make the drives right now that are ending in 6 plays, make those 9 plays, finish with points at the end. So I'm pleased with the relative execution of it, but now we got to get more consistent. I think that'll come.
We're glad. It's been a long time since we at FIU been 2-1, so that's very big for us. We were expecting our first game to end up coming home and being home, but we ended up having to play on the road. Alcorn stayed up there, but we focused up and ended up pulling out that close win up there, and then going back on the road to Rice and get that win. So that was very big for us. But really the team is just focused up so we can get this team to this conference championship in a bowl game, man.
Well, after UCF game, we really made it important to practice hard, and I don't think we were practicing as hard as we should have coming into UCF, and I think that's what changed, going into Alcorn State and this past game. And like you said, we've only given up 2 touchdowns, and that's pretty exciting. So we're trying to keep up with the good practices and stack them on top of each other and get better every day.
Well, similar to last week, we need to do a better job on the edge rushers. I thought last week if there was a big negative flaw that fell into it, it was handling the edge rushers. We take pride in we're an offense that gets the ball out of our hand relatively quick, and giving up the sacks that we gave up last week certainly are something we have to take care of. So that's been a point of emphasis, and part of that is being able to run the football. Where you're not in a lot of those known passing situations. So I think it's a combination of helping the tackles because of the situation, but at the end of the day, we got to be able to block the edges better than what we did.
Focusing up and doing what I have to do. I feel like in the first half of both of those games, I was just off track mentally. I wasn't reading my read spots and stuff like that. Coach Harris was just pushing to me, just play my game and focus up. And in the second half, I came out just being physical and going out there with my mind on what I had to do.
It's on us to make the game-winning, play. And so we did, and we're really excited about that. Anytime we can take the pressure off the offense, that's what we're here to do. Lately, we've been preaching swarm to the football, and as you see in the Rice game, that's exactly what we did. Hats were flying around, we were banging, and that's what we did, and we set the tempo with that.
Turnovers, we all know. Every coach in America knows that's the number one factor in winning and losing in the football game is turning the ball over, and we've been pretty good with the ball in the air, and really since Central we've been good, not putting it on the ground in the run game. So we got to continue to do that, and a big reason I think I've been really pleased with Alex's decision making. I think it's been good. 2 of the interceptions he threw, even the one this past week against Rice, it's on a deep ball, so it wasn't a bad decision. You needed to get more air underneath the ball, but it's not like he's not seeing the field good. So hopefully we'll stay on that track.
Their offense is, statistically, you would say they're not that good, but you watch them on film and they got some explosive players. They can hit an explosive play for a touchdown any given moment. So, and that's how we're preparing. And, like I said, we're trying to stack great practices on top of each other and just swarm every day.
Going out there and executing, it's very disappointing for us as an offense, not putting up points. We have everybody really came back from the team, and so it was like it's very, very disappointing that we're not putting up 30-plus points. And so we're just going out here and practicing, focusing up, and trying to get this team and offense rolling. Because once we get the offense rolling, this team is going to be very good, very good.